When I hear words of hatred and anger directed at any of our fellow human beings, I ask myself, what is motivating that? Did the people who feel so much hatred and anger never look in the mirror and realize that they too are fellow human beings? Did they not learn the same lessons I did in Sunday school? Did they not sing the same hymns about how we are all one? We should work together to build an America where every family feels like they belong. An inclusive society, what I once called a village that has a place for everyone. Now this is not new wisdom, but it's so fiercely urgent today. I'll never forget hearing Dr. King speak in Chicago. Many years ago, I was taken there with my church youth group. I was just a girl, but the youth minister took some of us into the city to hear this man that we'd begun to read about, to hear his words with our own ears. Dr. King's sermon that night was titled, "Remaining Awake Through a Revolution." And he challenged us to stay engaged in the cause of justice, not to slumber while the world changed around us. Well, the world is still changing, and it's up to us to shape that change, to build the future we want. I've spent my life fighting for children, families, and our country, and I'm not stopping now. Like so much else in my life, I got this from my mother too. When I was a girl, she never let me back down from any bully or barrier. In her later years, she lived with us and she was still teaching me the same lessons. I'd come home from a long day in the Senate or the State Department. I'd sit down with her at the small table in our breakfast nook and just let everything pour out. And she would remind me why we keep fighting, even when the odds are long and the opposition is fierce. I can still hear her saying, life's not about what happens to you. It's about what you do with what happens to